This demonstration complements the introduction to the story tool, which has another video. It's recommended to watch that first, to not miss the basics. Here we will look at how to set up a larger story structure and how to link people to the story. After researching for a while and gathering a lot of material, you likely have the basis for a longer story. Reading long texts on a screen is often difficult and it's easy to lose concentration. It can also be cumbersome to write the text directly into web forms. Therefore, it's recommended to divide the story into multiple sections and work in a text editing tool first. In a previous demonstration video, you can see more details on how to create different sections. A detailed place history may require many parts. However, the first steps is the same and simple as with short stories. Create a clear title and choose the story type and genre. It's in step 2 that the work becomes extensive. Divide the story into clear sections. You can title each one of them to clarify even more. You can then copy finished text sections from your text tool into the web form. Some sections can be embellished with images which lightens up long texts. Remember to create paragraphs in longer sections so that the reader can get through the text more easily. It can be tempting to work chronologically and give each section its own date. However, when appropriate, it's perfectly fine to include parts that are not chronological at all, such as an etymological explanation of the place name. Here, a description of the DNA of those who lived at the location. In these sections, no date is set and the flow works well anyway. A tip for a fast-working tool. In a place history, you might want to mark the same place in each section, but it can be cumbersome to open the location tool and navigate to the same point on the map dozens of times. Fortunately, there is the click to reuse the previous chapter's location button. When you choose it, the location from the previous section is copied into the current one, saving you a lot of time. You can also use it if you want to start from the previous chapter's location but mark a different place nearby. When you click Show Change Position, the map zooms in to the already marked location so you don't have to search for it. If you want to add a source text, you can, in addition to the regular running text, place it in a source text field. It will then appear at the bottom of the section. You can also add a link to an external website. Just enter the web address and it will also appear at the bottom of the section and be linked. If you want to attach people in your family tree to the story, go to the Attached People list. Here you get a search box, the same as when setting start persons for a family tree. Search for a name, find the right person in the list and click on the name. It will then appear in a special list of linked names. You can add an unlimited number of people to a story. If you want to detach a person from the story, just click Detach and they will disappear from the list. If you have many references and notes for your story, it may be organized and easy to read by placing those in a special section at the end. With all these sections completed, you now have a well-balanced story about the place. It is structured and easy to read with manageable sections. Navigate between the different sections in the navigation list. And if you have attached people to the story, you will see a special story icon next to them in the family tree. When you click on such a person, you can find the story in their personal card.